no. Now you gotta be careful of that. Your face is back. You alright?
I'm also muted on thing. All my mute buttons were unsynced. Fuck's sake. Good start.
You got a whole maze of setups to work out, huh?
Uh-huh. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, Creb. Right
Hi.
in there with Kubo and the two strings. I've never seen it.
Hell yeah.
I assume
real
it's good.
It's good. It's animated and will make you cry. That's all my film suggestions are.
I can't wait to watch it in 8 months.
Oh my fucking god, yeah. It's gonna be a great experience in 2027.
Welcome in. The Bot and Drainog and Apollo's Dagger and Ravain and Sushi.
Ooh, ooh, boo. Ha ha ha. I ghost tricked you. Boo. Ghost tricked you again.
Thank you, Innie, for the 26-month sub. How dare you?
Disgusting.
I can't believe you would do this on a public stream. Welcome in.
People can see these actions.
Welcome in, Sushi and Kalaloff and Fizzy. Hello. Thank you for the little hello.
Look.
It didn't make a noise, or I didn't hear it. Oh my god, you've got a little pigeon. Oh my god.
I do! I stole it from the man.
Welcome in, one who reads, an Innie. Thank you. There we go, it worked.
I definitely heard one earlier. Maybe it was during the break or something. Or while you were getting...
Yeah.
While you were dropping bacon trays.
That button is a nicer way of getting my attention than the one. But I do know that the means you fucking muted, Purin. I should just change the title.
You probably should, yeah.
So yeah, what happened last time?
Last time we were on a submarine.
Uh-huh.
I remember that much.
Yep.
We were trying to stop someone doing something on a submarine.
I was ready on the button. Thanks, Fizzy. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
There was... Lynn was on there again, chasing down, I guess, the body of Sissel? Was it?
I don't know.
Was it someone else?
Let's just wing it.
Let's find out. Yeah, it's fine.
The upended... Oh, shit. Right, okay. What happened when I did that? Wait a minute. Just one sec.
No worries.
No, okay, I can't do that again. Okay. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Look at this mess. Oh, I remember the grabber.
Yeah, the big old mysterious grabber, which is how we ended off the last stream.
Lynn and the little lady. I hate saying the little lady.
It's just every time, but
I fucking hate
I can't remember her name right now.
Camilla?
Yeah, that's the one.
Lynn and Camilla found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly.
Oh, this is fine.
Oh my god, look at its eyes. It's like some sort of deranged Muppet. My head is filled with one giant question. What? What in the world is this thing? My head is filled with one giant question.
Terrifying.
Oh, I don't like it. It's some kind of...
Oh, shit.
Some kind of Rayman. Is
a
it
Rayman
Sissel?
robot.
It's got Sissel's...
It's got Sissel's vibes somehow.
The sunglasses.
The sunglasses.
Sorry, Puyo's sunglasses.
Yes. They belong to Puyo now.
I see... Is this me?
It's a good question. I mean, it's
Is it
Sissel-like, and you have been Sissel, but at the same time, I might
okay?
not be anyone else in this scene, so
Yeah, go on,
I'm happy to take it if you want.
go for it.
Okay. I see you managed to survive, detective.
Hey, you're
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body.
there's no game audio. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I hate audio.
It's always a mess.
There we go. My last stream, I changed stuff when I was drunk, and I don't remember what I changed.
Oh, I love that. I love that those times of just like, ah, yeah, I'm gonna make the system much more efficient. But at the time, you should not be making your systems more efficient.
Crab voices the pigeon and no one else. No, I'll do that. I don't know
Oh, sorry.
how much effort I'm going to be putting into the voices today. Welcome in, Jelly Friend. How you doing? Are these robots
Hey.
heartbreaking, or is this game normal? I
Well,
don't
this
know.
is the first robot, and even then, it's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you?
Me? You knew about me all along?
Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. Dot dot dot.
Dot 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 dot. I don't really know. Dot dot dot. I don't really know, I said mysteriously.
Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Is this me?
This is you still.
Okay. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you! What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer.
You can't remember who you are?
That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel.
Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. Dot 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 dot. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am too.
What?
That's right, more fucking mysteries, idiot!
Ugh. The man in front of me is not me. I am even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer. To the truth!
You were a sperm this whole time.
It's definitely how I would have said that.
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. It's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. Umberkin, thank you so much for the 38 months up!
Oh yeah!
Welcome in, I hope you're doing well. That's
What
so
a
long!
Too long.
38 whole months of this crap.
Hey.
Listen,
I
it
need to-
was
I
crap
need to commission you to give me a
affectionate.
newspaper.
Oh shit! I just clicked my mouse by accident with my arm.
You said, I thought you had a deal with those people.
Thank you.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now.
The Temzik fragment.
I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah. That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. It gives ghost and trick.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. The radiation's power effect.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. Ghost. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers.
Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects! Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get.
I just realized who this guy reminds me of. He looks like a Yuke from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Individual. Yeah. Did you say this one?
I did, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking of what it looked like.
Thinking about Ukes. And it seems these powers change as time goes by.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures.
Creepy.
Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers?
You just said the meteorite, right? Radiation.
I'm making sure you're paying attention.
I
You better not be thinking that I look like a Uke. I swear to God. If there's anything I hate being compared to, it's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell. A magic nutshell. We died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Its radiation.
What? Whoa. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? Oh my god.
Oops.
Oops. Thank you so great for the sub. 25 months. Listen.
Accidentally subbing for 25 months. Oh my god.
Did you fall on the
Happens to us all.
subscribe button? It's usually how it
25
works.
times in a row.
You should probably move it.
On that day, 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. But then I undied. So, of course, I received special powers. Naturally. Obviously. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too?
You know, you might be right. That... Obviously! Why would it be different for dogs?
Maybe dogs can just do this.
Have they even tested that spot for radiation? Why are people allowed to go past it?
Oh, they keep... The council just does not give a shit about this area.
It's just
It's
roped
all
off
corrupt.
on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah. Everyone knows radiation can't get past ropes.
Aren't the Thameslink remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite radiation too.
Another effect the meteorite radiation has on us is that it gives us time.
Hey, Zerofail, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hey. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death. It's not all that clear. It's radiation, not ropiation. Never change, jelly friend.
So the fact that I can
Unless you
return
want
to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite. Yeah,
Dot,
buddy.
dot, 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 dot. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay them. Yes! Is that
We've
Lynn's?
been doing it the whole game!
No, it's like Lynn's only thing here is to repeat the last sentence this guy says. And I'm glad I'm not putting the effort into the voice. This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
Makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yep, that tracks.
I have never had a thought in my life. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day.
Metal Gear, yeah.
Strange and confusing.
Dog is good. I'm gonna need some peer-reviewed papers on the assumptions. No. Oh my god, I need to show you this cake that I made. It's so good.
A peer-reviewed cake?
Yes.
I mean, I'd be happy to peer review it. If
Yes.
that means I get to taste them.
You can, definitely.
Nom, nom, nom. Yes. Hell yeah. Thanks to that meteorite fragment. My very existence is a contradiction. Look for it in the court record.
What do you mean? Oh, it tricks you with the amount of things. Just
you think there's only 3 things to talk about. I think we're into full exposition mode at this point, so it's probably going to flip over a few more times. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
Say what? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death.
It's fucking convoluted nonsense.
It sure is.
Time just stopped, huh?
So I just simply existed. Not really alive, not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch.
What hair?
The big old pointy yellow hair that I have. The
Come
one that makes me look like a weird banana dude. You know the
to
one.
think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Okay.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second.
So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Let's learn about those. Huh?
Come on, bud, you can get there.
I can do it.
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik.
How? If they're radiated.
Let me explain how. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, boogity boogity. I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment. Here I am.
Stole it. Where was he keeping it?
In his heart,
Okay.
I think. But they had one more final target. Because he said that's what was keeping him
Hmm.
alive, but right before his death.
I don't understand that
detective.
part. Like, does that mean he couldn't move? Or, like, what?
I think it just meant that his body would permanently any changes that could be made to it would revert, and anything else wouldn't like grow.
Okay.
So he
Cool.
was basically kept in the same state forever.
Hmm.
You, detective.
Oh, sorry. Me?
Don't worry about it. I don't know if I already said it, but I figured I'd repeat to be safe. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay.
To be fair, though, you taking the hostage, like, it didn't affect you much. You got hit by a fucking meteorite.
Yeah.
That's just bad luck, my dude.
Yeah. I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Dot, 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 dot. Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, you'd become a detective looking into Jad's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. Somehow. So of course you didn't recognize me. Hey, remember that time I kidnapped you? Wasn't that fucking wild? Anyway, you're a ghost now. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. And I landed in the least dignified pose one possibly can. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. Yeah, see? But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
I showed up.
Was it a big monkey? I was supposed to meet up with him after that. But then something went wrong. But first,
Waitman's alive? I want a refund per NGRR.
Jay, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 28 months sub. I hope you're having a great day. Or else.
great.
That's the theme of the
Day.
stream. Everything's or else. Oh my word. Holy crap. We've got it. We're having raids.
Many people.
We're being raided. What the heck? Liz, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my word.
Look at this cutie.
Welcome in, everyone. Howdy, Captain Blue Dragon and Liz and Freshness Sealed. How's it going? The forest is here. How was Monster Hunter? I was lurking
The
earlier,
forest has arrived.
while I was pottering about.
Welcome
Meowdy.
in!
Welcome in, Jetpack Ninja and Red Robo
Meowdy.
Reggie. How's it going? We're playing Ghost Trick today, which
We
was
are.
originally on the Nintendo DS, right?
Yep. And then they remastered it.
They've remastered it, and I think we're close to the end. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
ever play, if
yeah.
you're thinking of playing it,
We're deep in spoiler territory for sure.
Yeah, you love this game. Excellent. I love the puzzles.
It's very cute.
The exposition, not so much.
You're less enthused by the story, I think.
It keeps trying to give me tutorials in the middle of like it was like, okay, go, there's
That
a
is a
puzzle,
lot, yeah.
do it, and then you do one thing and it's like, let me tell you how to do this.
Hey, hang on a second. This is a ball. And that's a ball. Yes, I know. I've been hit 27 times.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow and for Wisteria. Howdy. So it's
Yeah.
Zelda then. No, it's much more. I think Zelda had like a lot of tutorial at the beginning, usually, doesn't it? This saves some for later puzzles, so you're like, oh, hello. We are having a
it is
lovely
weird 'cause
time though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You always do. Yeah, it is weird considering the game does have a system for like, if you want to read this, you can choose to. But
Yeah.
then some things it's like, no, you have to read this one.
Yeah,
Even if you've seen it already.
yeah. But you know, it's fun.
But
It's
hey.
fun and it's silly. I like a bunch of the characters. I think it's funny that
Yeah.
Lynn keeps dying. Pigeon guy's pretty cool. Yeah, having a good time. And
Hell yeah.
I've drafted Kreb in to help with the voices.
Hello.
Because she loves
There's a
to do
lot of-
voices,
there's a
and
lot
there's
of
so
dialogue.
many different characters.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of low energy today, so I might not be putting too much effort into the voices. But you know, listen to Kreb, she's great.
Hi.
So
I'm always willing to be the center of attention.
so yeah, there's many we're in spoiler territory, as Kreb said. So
Deeply.
little warning.
He
Thank you so
won.
much for the follow, the legendary trainer. Yeah, lovely to meet you too. Welcome in, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And if you have no interest in playing this game ever, just listen to the nonsense.
Yeah, see what you can possibly piece together from what we're being told right now.
It's probably about as much as I've got. So yeah. So you said, yeah. Did you say this one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared.
Aha. The inspector in white was responsible for that one.
My precious bargaining chip was in that body.
Chips?
I had to get it back, no matter what. I'd eaten chips earlier that day. They were tasty.
A delicious
wanted
chip.
Yum yum. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temzik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temzik sooner or later. Then it turns out you found it faster because of their meddling. Ironic, isn't it?
If
Anyway,
you say so.
Back to drowning.
Oh yeah, this room's on its side. I was like, what the hell's that?
Yeah. To be fair, I'm not convinced the sofa should still be up there. I'm
Yeah,
not convinced that's how that works.
unless it's
I
like
guess
part
maybe
of the
they're all bolted
machinery.
down.
Yeah, maybe it flips up into like another couch.
I guess to be fair, you might bolt a lot of stuff down on a submarine because otherwise
Yeah.
you probably shift around a lot.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine. So I'm glad I could fulfill your last few moments of life with
Yay!
this nonsense.
Oh no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water surface.
I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and...
There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. Most coffins are, yeah! What the fuck are you on about?
The dialogue is so funny. My coffin for when I was dead. What?
Some kind of coffin, but a dead man's coffin. What the fuck are you on about? There's
I guess
no escape.
it probably didn't translate very well.
No, I think that must be a translation thing of some kind. But even so, come on, gang.
Would anyone like to join my new goth band? It's called Coffin for the Dead. 100%, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll
Can
buy
I-
that album.
Can I be on the coughs? I'll just stand in the background with a microphone and cough into it.
Coffin. You'll be the coffin for the dead, huh?
Uh-huh.
I get it. I get it.
See, I
This
can
is,
do it. Give me the job.
Holy fucking shit. Hang on, let me try. Woo!
Oh,
No,
crib.
I can't do it.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I can be the dead, I guess. What?
Uh-huh. Oh my god, that's really good. You
Right?
nailed it.
I've been practicing. Every night I've been practicing.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
You what?
You what? You what, love?
This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. ...
Dot 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 dot.
Oh look,
Lynn?
The... Oh yeah.
Camilla!
Is it true? We're stuck here?
What? Oh,
Making her be just voice mod cute was the best idea.
If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Definitely isn't taking away from the drama of the scene. Of this child about to
Camilla,
die. It's so
I'm so sorry. That's funny.
Oh.
It was a bit funny, wasn't it?
What is it, Sissel?
There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? Right?
What?
Oh my god, what's happening? Greenleaf JP! We're being raided! What the hell?
Everyone wants to see the ghosts.
Yes, thank you so much, Greenleaf JP. I had to make sure I wasn't voice
Hello.
modded for a second. Hello.
And hello from Camilla. How's it going?
Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in.
everyone. How are you all doing?
See, that just sounds like me.
Hi, yeah, it's me, Purin.
It's like listening to a mirror. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, Glam Panda 6. Welcome in. Oh, apparently I've been
And he
voice
has
modded
activated
as well.
Camilla mode.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you can't be voice modding me on this one because I've got to turn it on and off.
It's fine. I've got this so there's a regular you talking now. It's fine. Just tell me the words you want to say.
Okay.
And mouth along. It'll be fine.
Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We're playing Ghost Trick today. We're doing silly voices. we've sucked any drama out of the whole thing. But I think this is supposed to be quite dramatic.
I think a fair bit. I somehow think when you put a submarine slowly sinking to the bottom of the seafloor
yeah.
with people who are alive but know there's no way for them to survive, it's meant to be a little dramatic. And maybe not so much squeaky voices saying, "Oh, if Dad was here, this would be fine."
What were you playing? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. I recently played that. That was
if you're into weird exposition.
Oh my god, so much exposition. Just back. It's just story time. It makes about as much sense. How are the games? I think there's only one of Ghost Trick, isn't there?
Yes. That's the one.
So this is a remastered
I like
version
it a lot.
of the DS version. The puzzles, I really enjoy the puzzles. It's the silly and clever and
it's by the same team that did the Phoenix Wright games.
Yeah.
Yes, don't play with a controller.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of really nice art, lots of really fun characters. The story is weird, but I enjoy it.
Hey, Skateboy, how you doing? Welcome in.
To that note, though, we are like right at the end of the game.
If
you are considering playing it, be warned.
Yes.
Spoilers.
We are. There's like currently in a big reveal. I don't know. There might be another like 10 of them after this, but
who knows?
Yeah, we're having fun. 1 sec. I need to cough. After doing my excellent Camilla, my Camilla impression. It's not voice mod. That's just me.
No,
this is the voice mod.
This has been the voice mod the whole time.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for the raise, but beware of spoilers.
Yes.
Right, so whoa. This is me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea?
That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do. Excuse me. This will tell us where Detective Jard is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jard told me to hold onto it for him. I was told to say. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Can we not ask this guy's name? So we didn't have to call him this person.
No, because that'll probably be a dramatic reveal or something.
Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us.
Ooh, sorry.
With our powers. Right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What's a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Let's do it!
Hell yeah! Yeah, puzzles!
This is very Phoenix Wright music.
It is! Before we get to puzzles, here's another 300 things I need to explain.
So what am I? I'm this guy. Let's be a ghost.
You are that guy. Ghost time. Open the door, drop them all back down. Ah, fuck.
So my dad isn't here on the submarine?
Don't worry, we're going to get him now.
Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings. What I said about my dad saving us if he was here.
Oh, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned.
Ouch.
I'm gonna stop being tougher too. want to make my dad proud of me.
Miss Camilla.
I'm sure your
I'm the
dad.
dog.
I'm sorry. I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. I might need to take my inhaler.
Done too much practice coughing.
I don't know where it is. It's fine. I'll just breathe. Right. Where am I? Am I
Yeah,
still
somewhere around
ghost? I'm
here.
in the. Yeah. Okay. What's this thing? Okay, I can't reach that. Or a lamp now. I want to use it. Trick. What the hell?
Grapes, 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 grapes! Finally, our salvation.
Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Oh, it sounds heavenly. I can't eat those though; they'd kill me.
Yeah. Don't feed
About this
dogs
for a while
grapes.
now. Don't feed dogs grapes. They can't eat them. Don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off?
He's the guy who made the deal with said country. The country of blue people.
Country of blue people. Don't
Anyway.
think about it.
Yeah. It looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted.
Aww. It looks so defeated. It tried its best, but there was no one to eat the grapes.
So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment? It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell. Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right, he said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might still be another torpedo in this submarine. Oh, no worries! Right. Thank you, Greenleaf JP. So much for the
Oh
raid.
yeah, thank you. The old cutie.
I
Okay.
can't. Right. There. Yeah. I think the ads are going for another minute and a half. Yeah, if anyone else
They shall
Um,
know of our love.
hasn't had a break, came in for the raid and needs to step out, go do so.
And isn't in the
Nope.
middle of ads.
Go pee. Yeah, that too. Some people don't get ads for some reason.
Favoritism.
If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? Heh. So what are you gonna do? Ride it to the top of the torpedo? Ride on the top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are going to go. Darn. I kind of wanted to see that. Did you want to see me drown? No.
Maybe a little.
I didn't want to... Use it.
You have to go from something that's not lit, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot I can hold it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Alright. Trick. And then
Ooh. Hey.
go up here.
Now you're using your ghost noodle.
Okay, it's gonna flop down. Trick. So where are we now? Torpedo room or engine room? Or neither.
If we're in either, I think we're in neither. We're in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
commanding officer's room.
Okay,
Hence
nowhere
the
else to
great
go from
mission.
here. Let's go there then. Torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile, like me. Get it?
I'm also a missile. To ram the control room.
I don't know about RAM. Well, we don't want to blow Detective Jowd up. But something like that. Well, climb up to the
Why not?
torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer.
I demand
Okay.
carnage.
I'll see you there then. Missile from Ace Attorney? Is there a missile in
Like
Ace
Missile from
Attorney?
Ace Attorney. There is.
Oh.
One of the, I think, in the first game, you, Gumshoe, you use him to sniff out some evidence.
Oh god, yeah.
He's a little Shiba.
Oh.
He's a baby.
Howdy, TV squirrels. How you doing? Welcome in. Now the Ashrand. I arrived in time for Purin's ghost noodle flopping down. My ghost noodle.
Your ghost noodle.
What did you miss? Not too much. I mean, only the big reveal, I guess. Or a big reveal. Okay. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess
Wait,
the
how
first...
did Camilla get there?
I don't know. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes... Oh,
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo.
Boop. It's a good thing she somehow knows how to do this. She's a smart lady, apparently.
Yeah. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck.
Done, Drake, done.
I don't know what it does.
I'm sure there's no harm to turning it, though. Right? Sure.
Right?
What happened to these 2 ladies?
Why would I say that?
I think that's up to
That
us
seem-
and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Oh, I can be missile now. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn to swap things, apparently.
Hooray. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. On my way.
Hey Ghost, do a kickflip.
Guitarist, thank you so much for the sub. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Sick
Do a
ghost
kickflip.
tricks.
We're gonna try. We haven't found a keyboard. So, a
A me-
keyboard?
we can-
A skateboard.
A keyboard.
You could do a
We'll do
kickflip with a keyboard.
Metaphorical kickflip. Yeah. All
Just
you need to do is kick and flip.
break it in the process.
Yeah.
Imagine the crunch. I'll set on this end too. But something's odd. What is? Command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
Maybe it ran out of power.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jard is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. Let's
Don't
hope
fuck it
she
up.
didn't... Oh my god. Like, our reach is not very far.
And it does depend on there happening to be something we can jump into.
Yeah. Then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on till we get back. Okay, come on, Missile.
Dot 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 dot.
Missile.
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind.
Oh
I
shit!
can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
Dot dot dot. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I'm just a little puppy.
I want you to go, Missile.
I'm sick of the sound of you.
What? But Miss Lynn?
You staying here won't change your fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again.
Oh shit. Oh god!
Remember the time I said that?
Okay, I just scrolled
Those are good
accidentally
memories.
and this is happening. I didn't know you could do that.
Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that.
Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla?
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Worry.
Dot 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 dot. Miss Camilla!
No. That's a good boy, Missile.
He's just a baby.
Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
What's a second?
We're ready. You can fit 2 ghosts in a torpedo.
Precisely 2.
And 8 clowns. Sissel? Yes?
How many clown ghosts can you fit in?
Oh, so many hundreds.
16? You have no idea.
We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know
Who
is
gives a shit?
I'm truly glad I met you tonight. 3 months ago. How many months ago? How long have I been doing this?
God only knows.
Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promised, little lady.
Of course we will!
I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend.
Friend?
In a bit, Bessie.
Later days, pal.
These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Flynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Are we gonna find our lamp friend? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up.
I spy with my little eye.
Burp, 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 burp.
Ah, shit.
Detective Jowd!
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him!
You better not. You might break your teeth.
I don't
Man.
have teeth, I'm a ghost.
The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Dowd. Those are mostly the right sounds.
No.
Why are you talking to me?
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How's Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened to on the submarine, you know.
So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. Please excuse my appearance. It's sperm night at the local gentleman's club.
You know, the sperm nights that they do.
Excuse me. Jizz night.
Should I be whoever this
Got
is?
if you got a jizz band in. I don't know. Yes, do it.
I know the answer to that one.
Oh, it's him.
It's because it's me again.
Yeah.
Hi. It's because he's afraid of my powers.
You followed us? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, thanks for leaving me behind, dickhead. Jeez. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. ... Are you Yomiel?
Mm-hmm.
Yomiel? I never knew how to pronounce it, if I'm honest. ...
Hmm.
Damn right I am. So, you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel?
That's right.
But those people on the Yanoa were calling you Sissel.
That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name.
Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night.
Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd? Right.
Is it an anagram of something?
Yes,
Dunno.
it's an anagram of Molly.
More story.
You were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems.
Systems engineer? What's that?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like a sausage. If it's not a sausage, I don't care. By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know?
He's in the top percentage of Pomeranian.
I'm the number one Pomeranian. Baby!
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog. But it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. And that's how I got roped into joining that project.
Project? What project?
That certain project. You know the one. It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job.
Boo, boo, boo.
However, then I did a crime. This project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. That crime. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. Anno incident. You're muted, Purin.
Oh, I was okay. Hi, I coughed.
Hi.
Hi, Rasha and Bodhi. Welcome in. My job title is system engineer, and I question the detective's explanation. Yeah, I did systems analysis in college.
Is it the same as that? This game, I'm backing you to get out of the press for like 10 seconds.
You've been voice modded again, by the way.
Innie!
This is a voice moddy game. You're gonna mess me up.
Shall we just pause the redeems on that one?
I
for this
could,
stream?
yeah, maybe. How do I do that?
Might be easier. I can do it.
Okay, thank you.
Um,
He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage.
by the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. So, oops. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
Mm, mm.
10 years ago.
I miss puzzles.
There'll be more, don't worry. But we have hit the part where they need to start explaining what all the fucking shit they've been doing up till now was.
Yeah.
My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness.
Hey, Amelia, after lunch, how you doing? Welcome in.
Yeah! Hey, hi!
I like the way his head jiggles. It's creepy. It's like
I
a little
existed.
Puyo.
No question about that. But nobody noticed my presence.
I didn't get to
Despite
control
how
this,
fucking
apparently.
sassily I walked. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain.
This is a tune.
In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear,
Oh, I click now. Yep.
but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea.
Let me just turn you up a little bit.
Sorry, this voice does make me talk a bit quieter.
How do I do that again? Oh, there we go. Found it.
Hello.
There we go.
An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair.
That might be too much. Did you change how much you would
No.
talk close? Okay. Right, okay. That
I
should
might be more
okay.
talking more directly into the microphone,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay. That should be okay now.
Okay. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? What are you on about? Dot 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 dot. It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. and I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Weird.
Rebirth? New beginning, huh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
Mm-hmm.
A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Betrayal! They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this? None at all. I was a fool.
So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park?
They couldn't.
Huh?
It's guarded by a rope. You don't just go past a rope. Come on. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh?
At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case.
Surveillance, huh? Is that all he's gonna do?
Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. I will say...
Armed
maybe
agents,
you
eh?
did I've...
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them.
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. That park's like a silent battlefield on an international scale. But also, delivery drivers can just go through it,
Yep.
I guess. It's fine. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite.
So that's it, eh? Fucking hell.
So, the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? So this was your plan. The plan you had arranged. It was for this? Yeah.
You mean the plan?
It's the ending.
Eh?
So this is the plan.
Huh?
The plan you had. This is it? Yes. This is the plan. It's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
About, eh?
What's that? You managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Get real! You're a real egotistical woman.
Dot 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 dot.
Well.
Well.
Shall we get started?
Started with what?
Bring Detective Jab back to life, of course.
What? What good will that do now?
We promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Dot dot dot.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
Puzzle time, puzzle time! So, where are we headed?
We're not headed anywhere, Detective.
What? I love your voice for this guy so much. It's so good.
There is only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? No, I mean... That you're trapped here too!
Yeah, I'm pretty chill about it.
I've lived a full life, sir.
By the way, I'm not human, Detective.
Oh, never mind then.
I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What? This story just gets nuttier and nuttier. Your country's use of technology. It's just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective.
This guy's one of... Have you ever heard a beetle talk? What the hell, Innie?
This is the Beatles. Hello, I'm doing a Beatles voice. Hello. It's old time, it's Scouts.
Yeah, it's not very Beatles at all. This guy. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
I want his stripy jumpsuit.
Go to prison.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What is that? What are you talking about? I've never heard that word before.
There's no need for you to know, Detective.
Oh, come on.
Now it's time. No, it's... I can't say now. Now it's... Because you got me fucking getting Ringo. I got Ringo
No,
on
it's
me.
time.
Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
Camilla, forgive me.
Boop, 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 boop. Dead.
Ow, my bones!
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man says? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. A possibility of turning this situation around.
Possibility. Okay.
Let's do
Now it's
murders.
Purin time to turn on brain.
Oh, fuck off! I just pressed
What's
ghost. I just pressed turn into a ghost and now there's more text.
Time to learn new things.
What is it, Detective?
Look at your meal shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body.
Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone.
Could this change in his shell? Give us some kind of lead.
Let's find out.
Well, that was difficult.
I figured it out. I know this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. Let me tell you over the next 20 minutes.
What is it? In 3 words or less.
Me time stop.
Okay, thanks. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Fucking hell, I know. We did
Right.
this.
Temzik gone.
Okay. No, you can read them out normally. I'm confused now.
Right, but not anymore. The Temzik fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean?
I get it. Your body won't oh my god! I'm gonna go and donate both of my kidneys to science.
That's very noble of you.
Alright? So, draw.
Actually, you know what? While you're here, we might as well finish Ghost Trick, though. You're very close to the end.
Okay. Your body won't come back to life anymore! That's his new voice. Enjoy.
The moment the Temzik fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse.
So let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death.
Wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. Next time, on Ghost Trick. When we get there, let's move! I'm fairly sure there's an actual puzzle coming up very soon, don't worry.
I've been burnt before. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. What does that feel like? And then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. Thank you, Ashrant. Final journey to the truth starts now. Boo boo boo. I think I might go and not donate my kidneys. But
You
go-
changed your tune.
maybe you could go to the opposite of that, get an alcoholic drink.
You
I'll-
were
I'll-
gonna say, get donated some kidneys. How
Just,
powerful could I be if I had 4 kidneys?
just slightly taint these kidneys. I'm gonna donate. I think Is there another chapter or 2? After this.
I'll double check. I think there's just the one,
One.
but I'll
Okay.
double check.
Well, we've been going about an hour and 20.
An hour and a
So,
half-ish, yeah.
All right, let's do that then. I'll come back with an adjuster's attitude. 2 kidneys
The
slightly
next
used.
chapter is the
Yeah.
last one, and it does have a puzzle in it. I
Okay.
promise.
Awesome. Welcome in, Snurry. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, we have fun, don't we? Yeah.
We
it's,
have fun.
I think it is. I don't mind stuff like this. It's just I think the having to read it out myself is
Sure.
really kicking my ass. Like with
Yeah.
it's funnier when someone else is sort of like, you know, if a game's voice acted, you can just laugh at it rather than have to say
Yeah.
it, because then you're like, oh, you bastard, you're making me say all this garbage. Like with Metal Gear, it was like it even had that little get real button thing. There's no get real button in this. Get real button, please.
Come on now.
Right, I'm gonna get words up, I think.
Okie doke.
No, not Tampa Monkey.
Not Tampa Monkey. Come on.
Do not
That's a
tamper.
different thing.
One sec. Yeah, okay, it's on the other screen. Awesome. Oh, excuse me. Right, we'll be about 10-15 minutes. Oh, I might bring some cake
Oh, yeah.
in. Right,
None for me.
I'll save you some.
None for sweet crab.
I'll save you some. Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Bye!
See you soon. Bye bye.
Hello. Got my
Hello.
face on, unmuted,
I got mine.
moisturized, and in my lane.
In your all of these things and more.
Well done, busy, in your remain. 1, 2, and 3. Get rid of that. We got a new release station. I'm not gonna look at.
You did it. But you could look at Robo Yomiel.
I'm looking at it right.
Robomiel.
I'm looking at it
if you
right
will.
now.
You can look at him all big, like.
Nah.
And after they spend all that time making him all big like.
What, 20 years ago?
Oh god, it could have been that long ago, eh?
Oh god. Actually, no, because I think I tried playing it when I was in uni. And that wasn't 20 years ago.
It was 14 years ago. Ah.
When was your meal's death? It was 10 years ago. Oh god. When the Temzik
Mhm.
meteorite fell. I've got a vodka and lemonade.
Hell yeah. I got pizzazz.
We travelled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. I didn't feel any different. I felt just as bad then as I do now. So, you know, I think I'm winning.
She's so wee.
Is this something I can redeem to make Kreb do the pigeon coo sound again?
Oh.
I don't know if I can do that. I can roll my R's occasionally.
Hold it! Sorry, they're talking at us. Give it up.
Gomez
Give it up. You
goes.
really think you can outrun me?
Gomez goes. And it's great. I love him.
He's baby.
Eek.
Now just calm down. Drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer.
Is it actual lemonade? What do you mean? What other lemonade could it be?
American lemonade.
Is that like... What does that taste like?
I think that's just lemon juice, water, and sugar, right?
Oh, no, this is like the fizzy kind.
I'll shoot her.
Is the
Thank you,
plunger
God.
steaming?
Um,
It was. It stopped.
yes, she was. I think she was trying to start a fire
Okay.
in the leaves. Kitten, shoot! You might get hurt. Look at that.
Are we the cat?
I'm liking the trail on that.
Pretty.
It's looking real nice. Yeah. Uh, 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 uh.
Hey,
Well,
DNA.
fuck
How
me
you
running.
doing?
You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister? Oh god, I did it again.
Me? I'm a police detective. With a background in hard science. So, that's the Temzik meteorite, huh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle.
I can't see it.
Changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Temzik from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
Dot, 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 dot. I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jared?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Dot, 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 dot. Might not be able to change your fate of dying.
Oh my god.
Dot, 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 dot. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that.
This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started!
Here we go.
Trick time!
Little tiny Lynn. She's just a baby.
Oh. What? Oh, headphones. Okay. I didn't think...
Headphones.
didn't think I could. I thought that was her. Let's see what we
Reasonable.
got.
But no.
Nozzle. Alright, let's get some, there. V. Can't reach! God damn it.
God damn it, Sissel. Just like, exert yourself for once.
Can't go anywhere there. Okay.
Oh, it was a sweet potato. Hold it!
I may have missed something here. My chance, but I don't know. I know, can I reach
It
that
didn't
now?
look like you
Hooray!
could control anything. So.
I can get the potato. Okay.
Stay back.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears!
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Really startled her.
Yeah, but it got rid of the thing. Everybody shut up!
You even made her drop a sweet potato.
I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway,
Really, you're the big criminal here.
at least her fate has
Potato
changed,
dropper.
albeit ever so slightly. Seriously, everybody get off me fucking back. I've done something good here. Hey, Graknook, how you doing? Welcome in. Sick, nasty
Hi, hi.
meteorite. That explains everything. It explains nothing. Hot steaming plungers in your area. I thought it was a plunger.
It did look like one, to be fair. But if gas's sweet potato makes a bit more sense.
And it's the same shape as this bowl.
And then crank the music up. Yeah.
Hmm? Oh, okay. I need to empty the basket, I guess. Rock the basket.
Well, shoot.
Now. Hang on, no, cancel that. What if you go over here and then I am dog again? And then I swap.
What if become dog?
No, there are different shapes now. God damn it! Right, okay, so it should. So if I get on the potato, I should float over here, right? Right, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be this guy. Sissel. Oh no, this is the
Maybe
potato.
Cecil.
And this
That's
is...
the potato. A different potato.
Okay, there's so many fucking potatoes.
There's two.
That's too many.
2 potatoes.
Alright, are they not the same shape then?
I
Fine.
don't think so. I think because the one
Fine.
she had looked like a plunger, so I guess it was cut in half.
Yeah. Okay, so... Alright, fine. I'll just hitch a ride on this thing and see where it takes me.
To ride on that sweet, sweet potato.
Whee!
The majesty.
Oh, I need to get a potato on there, maybe?
Tom, welcome in.
Hey,
How you doing?
Tam. How's it going? Oh, okay. I was supposed to do that to shoot the
The
potato,
cogs are
maybe?
turning. Maybe.
Wait, where am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, when it's going across. I think I might need to restart. But, hang on a minute. I'm gonna see where this goes. I mean, I know it's death time, but
But still.
it can change. Can I trick this again? No.
Not meaningfully, it seems.
Whee!
Oh no! A really pretty meteorite.
I want to lick it.
I know what you mean.
Tom, howdy, welcome in. We had 0 customers in my 3-hour shift. Nice!
Hooray! At least you didn't have to do that much, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank
Look,
you.
No
You got it
customers.
myself.
No customers means that no customers that can be arsey to you. So I always counted that
Exactly.
as a win. Just wander around cleaning up and listening to headphones or whatever. I doubt we can move those 2 from that spot.
Which means we have to do something with the Temsic fragment instead.
Alright, I need to get up there.
That should be easy with our powers.
I need to get up there and swap the missile with a potato, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, that old chestnut.
Yeah.
Sorry, sweet potato.
After fate change. I'm hoping I got it right. This bit here. So
Yeah.
So I'm Sissel. Yeah, okay.
You are Cecil.
Right, so I wanna go here. Rock the potato. Fuck the tato.
Potato.
And then I go on here.
Hmm.
And then when it goes past, I'm like a genius.
A big smile.
Oh, look at that sweet potato. I should have been called sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato.
Well, I never would have fucking put like that shape together. I mean, obviously
That's
it wasn't
the
on the
shape of
screen
a
for
sweet
very long.
potato.
It's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. And look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. I already knew I had to do that. Well, I had to swap something with the
Okay.
potato.
Here I go, and I'm gonna need your help.
How's it giving me
All
the
of
answers?
you watching at home.
Like, why is it backseating? My help?
What am I supposed to do to help?
Oh,
All I
don't
can
know.
do is trick things.
Right, okay, I don't know if I can get over there now.
Mm.
Oh, shit,
Double-
okay.
Ah, shit.
Right, okay.
And I have a terrible feeling
What?
that every time you get the potato on the fountain, Missile's gonna be like,
Look at that sweet potato.
I'm gonna
Please don't
skip.
do that.
I'll skip past it. Oh, shut up, dog.
you didn't wake up. What good would that do in the moment?
Nobody needs to wake up, Sizzle.
Right, so... Oh, fuck. I'm meant to be here. Right.
Get your shit together, man.
Theo, welcome in.
Hey, Teal, how
The
you
power
doing?
doggy. He's just a little baby. Sweet, precious bambino.
Yeah.
Get in the potato, dog. Ho 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 ho.
That work? What is this?
Ghost trick. A ghost doing tricks. Perhaps even a tricky ghost. Purin, yes.
Purin, yes. Thank you so much, Acrylic Upset, for the sub. Welcome in. How you doing?
It sounded like it said for NES.
For NES.
What's
I'm
going
not
on?
that old.
Oh, okay. It was the potato.
That was quite a sight to see.
Looks like this park just got a new feature.
But neither of one of them even glanced this way.
I guess that's not surprising. Is seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them.
Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed.
And Yell is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, can we use it to our advantage in any way? That was a weird place to get this achievement.
It was, right?
Eh.
Yeah.
What are you? Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Oh, tits. Right, okay. And I can't go up there. God damn it. Alright, shit. Dog. No. Go back up there. I can't reach that. Or that. What? Can use this at any point. Spray higher. No use. I can't get any water to come out.
Well, we can see why not.
Yeah, the overwhelming presence of Mino there. If only we could use it to our advantage somehow.
If only.
Use what to your advantage?
Mino,
Fuck.
I guess.
I'm trying. Oh, that was an accident. Q. V. Cancel. And that can't reach that. Sissel can't reach any of those things. Like, I would have tried to swap it with one of these instead of this giant guy. But, you know.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if I swap it with this lamp? I don't know. But do something. Uh-oh. I have to change the fragment's path somehow.
It looks like both paths and fate can be difficult things to change.
There has to be a way.
If we work together, you and me. Have you figured out we both need to do stuff yet? I thought we'd be able to do something.
Oh, that's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Right, okay. I'm gonna wait and see what shape the meteor is. Does it not let you do anything while it's on the screen?
Doesn't
Guess
seem
not.
So.
Oh, I could... Yeah, that, like... Ugh. Let me just go back.
You can do it, bud.
After fate change? Am I getting it right from the fate change? I mean, until the fate change.
Do you want me to tell you?
You can tell me if I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Okay. Roasted sweet potato. Right. So we want to rock the basket. Go here. You go here.
A sweet little potato.
Oh, hang on. Right, go there. Okay, yeah. And then you go here. No. Where's Missile? Which one am I? I'm the dog. Right, cool.
Missiles in the potato.
Yeah, okay. Fuck! I'm in the potato. Hey.
Sizzle's in the potato, yeah.
And then I go, oh my god. Go in the potato, please. Right, and then V. Then I use it. And then I dog it. And then I go like that.
Dog it.
No, cancel that. Can I reach from... I can't reach that from there. I can. Right, okay. I'm gonna swap that. And then go there. Can I not go there? Once I've swapped it?
If you could go there if you swap to the potato. I think, because you'd stay in the lantern.
Yeah, swap it.
Oh, no.
No.
I guess.
Right, cancel that. Go like that. Swap it. Why aren't I moving? So is that all it does? Okay.
I guess
Cancel
so.
that. Cancel. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens here. Hang on. No, cancel. Okay, and then there. There you go.
Oh, look! The lamppost is bending!
But it hasn't broken yet.
Really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer.
If I recall, the Temsec fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way,
Then fate should change. Hooray!
hooray! I'll just get horribly crushed to death instead.
Oh shit. Nope. Cancel. No, you go there. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna see what this does. There! How's that?
The fragment's course. It changed a little.
Naomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory.
So you're gonna kill Lynn now?
Now that it's changed, what's in its path?
In its path? No! It's Lynn, isn't it? No. Oh, this guy.
Oh, my dick!
Detective Jowd! The Temsec fragment shot through his leg.
Definitely hit him right in the dick. What?
The cruel twist of fate went over yet. Oh god.
Come on, put it down.
Is she gonna kill Lynn? Huh?
Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. Because that's what guns do.
I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
He had a child in his arms and a gun.
I won't let that happen.
Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair. Oh my
I'm
god.
here, inside the bullet. Now let's slap it with something.
Okay.
What? With what?
The potato. Oh, Detective Jowd. Meteorite fragments is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullets around here. What if I just let it go? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, it won't let me!
No! I won't let that happen, I said!
God damn it, Missile!
You will not defy the will
my
of Tiny
fun.
Pupper!
I'm gonna shake
I'm
you.
just a little guy!
I'm gonna shake you. Let me do the thing.
I don't
Right.
like that. Don't shake the dog.
Get potatoed in the face.
And
Aw!
bullet blast. Oh.
And impaled on the friggin'
Grizzly.
Oh no. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him.
That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. But I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious.
Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense.
I don't think so. Well, I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me.
But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning.
I'm not dead. I'm just bleeding out uncontrollably.
Oh god. Quick, potato time.
Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it! My leg won't work.
It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet.
No, but wait! Now it's my turn to be dramatic.
But there isn't anything else to swap with!
Sure, okay. We'll just watch a grisly murder.
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Sorry, I forgot that that was me now and not you. Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes.
No, I won't do that.
Why not?
Sure, the fact of her death would be erased. The memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together!
Dot, 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 dot. I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Cicely and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too.
Eh.
With 3 kinds of power among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death.
Yummiel!
Sissel, your power is manipulating objects.
Oh, really?
Use your power to manipulate this. Just trust me, let's go!
Alright, I'll try to move there. Where?
Now, gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it.
I'm dead though.
In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now do it!
Got it!
Now it's your turn, Missile.
What? Me? I mean, okay, we all know what I can do, but...
I think you know the answer to that.
yeah, I was fucking with you.
Little asshole. You can swap them! Wow, it's a good job
No.
they're still telling me how to
No.
play the fucking game on the last puzzle. The concrete will go back to its original position. Oh my god, thank you for letting me play the puzzle game.
But... even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn!
Don't worry.
Ah! Okay, I'll do it! I'll swap them! Which is my power! Hey, did you know that I can swap 2 objects as long as they look in the same shape? It's no use! We can't stop that horrible Vino!
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped, alright.
It's horrifying. That
Those few
face.
seconds are exactly what I wanted.
Is it a face?
I It's hard to tell, right? Maybe just like a bundle of leaves. Like a lion face, though, maybe?
Or a scary
I don't know.
owl.
Scary owl.
Okay.
Last up, it's my turn.
Your turn. Yeah, like, you know, we said like 2 seconds ago.
You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures.
Wait a minute. You mean...
That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Yeet! Ugh. Ye gods. You're awake.
Hey, mister, is your knee okay?
That'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. The main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister?
I
You
was just
saved
doing
me,
myself.
mister!
Which voice should we do?
Wait. What about the VTuber voice? What if I just spoke like this now? Do you think I could make it as a VTuber if I just continued speaking like this?
I think you could, but I don't know how long you could do it without breaking,
Yeah.
either physically or emotionally.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Uh-huh.
I was just doing my job. What was he doing? Saving her?
Yeah.
But he was
trying
about to
save her
shoot
from
that
a
guy.
hostage.
Even if he didn't technically murder that guy, we all still knew he wanted to.
We knew you would try. You tried. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. Fucking bullshit! It was 3 ghosts. 3 ghosts. They're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. And then we ask for help in solving crime.
A detective's badge?
It's fine. I'm sure this guy can survive being crushed for a couple more seconds. It's fine. You know what to do, little detective. So how are you doing, bud? You good? You alive? Yeah. Sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. He's being very wordy for someone whose lungs are being crushed.
Hmm.
But, you know, I'm glad it happened.
sweet potato!
That's a funny looking sweet potato.
It's a little burnt, don't worry about it.
I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it.
Ugh.
I just saw it a few minutes ago. Probably a stray.
It's us!
Did you fucking call the police or what?
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate has changed in a big way.
Whose fate?
That kitten's, of course.
Sissels.
Sissels.
I knew it! The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You are my one and only friend.
Oh, I think that might have been me.
Oh.
It's one of us two. How about it? Do you remember me now?
I'm just a little kitty.
Old friend. We were a cat the whole time!
Beautiful. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world.
I'm gonna pew pew with my gun. No, I'm gonna pew pew with my gun.
Somebody, please look at me.
Oh, kid. Shoo, you might get hurt.
Somebody, please reach a hand out to me.
I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. Life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore. I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. I ate so many mice.
After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back.
Huh.
I took my body back.
my body
from-
back.
Oh no, fucking hell. This is
I think
just
that's-
really annoying.
It is. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. To that woman's house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, your meow."
The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. I love when a cat howls at the moon. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wondered, was this me?
It's hard to say. Probably Yomi Aldo.
Mhm.
For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. But then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. Just a little. Just a bit twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or, at least, that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The Black Cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away, after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel, inside that bag.
Really shot the cat out of the bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks.
Roll credits!
Oh, what did I do?
Shot the cat out of the bag.
I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It's because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. As it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. My corpse!
You could say, he shot the cat out of the bag.
Thank you, Snowwraith, for the sub. Welcome in. How are you doing? Have you been here the whole time?
Snow's
like-
been here for a while.
I feel like
for
you
sure.
have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to trick me.
You can't just do that. There's laws.
Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try and stop me?
It's simple. You stupid cat. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to.
Huh? Why not?
Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead.
So why did we have sunglasses?
You mean the sperm version of you?
Yeah.
Because you thought you were a sizzle, I guess.
See.
But even so, or Yomiel, there are some things that you can do that I can't.
You mean?
I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that,
I come
But I
so
never
in
would've
a
just-
jelly.
I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that.
You don't get to shout at me ever again.
I thought we'd learned that long ago with Jelly, to be fair.
But you're here 10 years in the past now.
That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. And now my legs are just liquid. Like a damn tube of toothpaste.
Oh, I'm having a
In
stretch.
any case,
Oh my god. Oh, this
Fix
feels so
them
good.
bones.
I never want to be unstretched. Oh, why would anyone go back to the unstretched position? Oh, that's insane. Get me a rack, someone, quick. I need one.
alright.
My body,
I'll-
it's scrumpled.
I'll grab one in Liverpool while I'm over.
Yay. Or just like some sort of intricate pulley system. Either or.
Yeah. Naturally. Well, I mean, they'll probably sell both at the same shop, so
I
can
guess,
figure it
yeah.
out. Yeah. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. ... The fate of your death, Kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Why? Yes, I believe you're right.
So, this is the last Via Ver today. Gravity
Good
tables.
job!
Is that like a rack where it's less torturous? You just sort of let gravity do the torture. The sweet, sweet torture.
Sweet, sweet torture of gravity. So, Yomiel. Looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. ... Yes, and I'm glad too. Oh?
Oh? I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. My voice just break.
A little bit. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness.
Was it Lynn? Did she die 10 times? No, that doesn't make sense. But also, none of this makes sense to me.
No.
Well, I guess it's time we got back. And he 10 years later was just born.
Right. We should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
So these past 10 years will now all vanish.
Well, not completely. the memories of all of us here will remain. Including the memory of what I did. My crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, huh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life.
Hello, Gomez. Hello.
Hey, Sissel.
Hi, Gomez.
How are you doing? Oh my god, sometimes he'll come over and do like a stretch on the edge of my chair, and then he'll reach his paw up to touch me on the nose. It makes me so happy.
Baby.
Hey, Sissel.
God damn,
Yes.
I need to get a cat.
Yes.
When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So, before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. Well, technically, I guess I stole them away with Lynn's hands.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I'm
But who was
truly
gone?
sorry. I mean, I was controlling the hands, but they were still hers. But at the same time, she had enough control to stop the... In any case, I'm truly sorry.
That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? ...
Thank you, sister. I'm so very glad I met you.
Me too, Yomiel.
Sizzle? Are we ever gonna see each other again?
But they're sworn enemies, dog and cat.
I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Cute. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. Missile and Sissel, they can't be separated.
Right? They're just babies.
10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sizzle, I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Whoosh.
Wait, says an unknown voice.
Wait, says someone.
Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Hello, Ray.
Oh, it's Ray!
Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. There we go, that's his voice. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. Don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you
I
a
know
question?
all about you.
Can I ask you a
Sizzle.
question, Ray? I want to know who exactly. That's just what my voice is doing right now. That's why I'm lilting into that. Hello.
Oh, so.
Who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's event. Is it gonna take another
Hang
80
in there, bud.
hours?
No, not much longer. Don't worry.
You changed the fates of many people tonight. First of which was hers.
The best of it was her.
That was very old timey BBC, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you, in the middle of a story.
It's not long, I promise.
My tits just fell off. They're rolling around the floor confused.
Again? Oh, you
Again.
need to get control of those. Gomez will be after them otherwise.
Right. Story of a little creature.
Another little creature.
After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Does that happen often? Only in like when I'm like raging a little bit. It's either that or I'll like just have a little baby and it'll fly out the window. That's happened a few times, but you know, I'm on top of it, okay? They stole the wooden box from the ceiling, hiding place, and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred.
I killed.
What? Look at that. The powers of the dead. But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you now know, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Why did he keep making us look at the dog get shot? That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Are you alright, Crumb?
I'm just waiting.
But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men. There still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not long, don't worry.
It's twisting my head, this.
You know, you talk so quick, man. You're twisting my melon, man.
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again.
Oh my god.
That's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. That was you, huh? Have you considered? No, I haven't. Oh, little doggy.
So you've been doing this voice, but I've been Missile. So what do we do about that now?
Is this
Should I
Missile?
continue with the same voice?
So,
That's right.
yeah, go on.
I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. Oh my god, this fucking dog.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again.
If only you had a voice mod that sounded like Purin. Do that voice, but we're cute.
That fateful night rolled around again.
figured.
I won't turn it off as long as I'm doing this voice, don't worry.
Oh, sorry, right. I forgot I was controlling the
When are
game.
you going to... When are you going to do the next bit?
I'm sorry.
By this time, I had grown old and my pals were weak. So I decided I need to find somebody to help me this time around.
My face is hurting.
Somebody who would possess different powers than me.
But wait a second. You'll be able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My abilities to swap objects weakened. But I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, like Peppermint Butler.
I've not seen it, so I have to take your word for it.
Oh no, from Adventure Time. You seen Adventure Time?
Not all of it. I've only seen some of the first bit, and then I keep meaning to get caught up, and then I never do. Someday I will.
Oh crap.
After all, we had met before on that night for the first time around.
I need to move my sleeve. We what? We met before?
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene.
Oh my god. It's Phoenix Wright,
Check
guy.
out my sick moves. Mr. Wright, look behind you. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you.
That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You lost your memory that time, too. You had just died, and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what?
You declined to cooperate with me.
I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said.
Yes, Jane.
Of course, Jane.
a worm.
Naturally.
A worm-themed desk lamp.
Only a worm-themed desk lamp, though. No other desk lamp. Then you disappeared away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage? Is it going to turn out that Missile is actually evil? Because I hope
I
so.
was Jowd the whole time. The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, Piomiel.
What?
Damn, I am fully using voice mod right now. It's been requested.
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
A time limit? Oh my god.
And you
It's
took
making me
what?
do the thing again.
It took like 8 months on
The
it, for
missile
fuck's
knows
sake.
where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't, by subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is. Whichever is greater, it obtains a difference, or deviation.
Thank you, Duck, for the song
Thank you, my epic duck.
and the
Very
text.
kind of you.
I definitely understand it. I can definitely read that. Don't worry about it.
I'm stretching again. You can't stop me.
I wouldn't even dream of trying.
That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over.
Then you mean a thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. I am a little rapscallion. In my time, I'm just a little doggy. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
That's right, stupid idiot. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. I've had 10 years to think of this plan after all. ... And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so shall I.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
The voice was perfect. I'm glad I made the desk lamp snooty.
I say, it certainly fits the aesthetic of an old man dog, doesn't it?
It does. Missile. So you waited and waited these long 10 years. All for the sake of
That's
your
what
two
I
ladies,
just said, yes.
Lynn and Camilla.
Of course. I fucking just told you that. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
And so the story of a single night came to an end after 10 years. Nobody but
I can
what?
Sound like me again. Nobody
I
but
made
asked
my
me what
way
had really
back.
happened in this town tonight.
Back to a new present. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, I'm not controlling it.
For fuck's sake, not again. Gang, stop using this machine.
If there's a gun in this room, I'm going to scream. They really shouldn't be setting on fire
Hooray!
things.
The garbage device finally fucking worked.
Were you surprised?
You bet I was. You scared me to death. Don't play with fire, you little dickhead.
For fuck's sake, Camilla.
Yippee,
You have
it
your
worked.
memories of the time it went wrong like 17 times.
But it's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. Thank you, though. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well. I wanted to use it again. So she didn't get murdered.
Not this time, I guess, no. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? That's not a fucking weird thing to say at all.
Yep.
No, sir. I'm a perfectly normal man.
Really? Thank you, Detective Gerald.
Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. So you were throwing this for someone you didn't actually know. Okay, this is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective.
The voice one for Camilla is still just so good.
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective.
This is the symbol of someone who knows how to use a phone. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow.
Destiny, huh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where the destiny will lead me.
That you will. That you will. Well said, cat. I've not figured out a name for you yet.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten.
That's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten.
Yep, he never got any bigger or anything.
That way we didn't have to make a new character model for him.
Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. Oh, I got the wrong voice.
He was still cute.
I know, right? His name's Sissel.
Sissel.
Wait, why did she name him Cecil?
I don't know. It seems to
Unless
me
she
that
does
I've heard
remember
that
the
name
cat.
somewhere before.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Oh my god, it's the alive wife.
The alive wife.
on.
Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. That's my only line in the entire
Mom.
fucking game. I made your favorite. Large bird.
I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too. And so we meet again, Sissel. Here.
I remember.
In just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Ugh. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me fine to just curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. We did it!
Yay! Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Missile, hell yeah. Happy birthday to our love, Lillian.
Oh, like I said, this is my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
Our birthdays are celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby.
Eating animations, so satisfying.
Right? I want to eat like that.
Poor fella. Huh? Oh.
He just wants to show off his moves. He's allowed. He's earned the right. We are going to get a lot of random people to voice now, I guess.
The text disappears too quickly.
Here's your food, gentlemen.
Memory, what are you doing here?
I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today?
So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, his feet.
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. No idea.
What's he on about?
This really is a curry chicken menu item.
You don't cook
Oh, but I've heard
roast
that
chicken on a
customers requested
frying
it.
pan. Lunatic.
I do. It's how I do things. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. Who exactly is this very best customer anyway?
Fizzy, I've clocked off.
Sausage boy. Sausage boy.
I ran out. I ran out of voice.
Shall I do any voices that pop up, or are we just skipping them?
I don't know. You may voice them if you so wish.
Let's skip them. I'm
Yeah.
good without.
Yeah, sausage boy.
Finally, Sausage Boy gets the remuneration he deserves. I guess. So much gunpowder. Yeah, I guess the 3 people are just dead now. Got horribly exploded.
Oh yeah, he turned into handsome Squidward, didn't he?
He did. He started being stressed.
Sorry about that noise.
I got so scared.
I'm sorry. I've got like a desk thing that I could slide my keyboard under, and sometimes it makes a noise like
The worst
fingers
noise.
on a chalkboard.
I thought it was a sound alert for a second that I didn't remember.
I didn't even hear. I just heard a face.
It has just occurred to me with the voice you gave to the guard is that since he's a robot, they programmed him to have that voice.
Oh yeah, they all have that voice.
It's amazing. course, the real question is, did Missile and Sissel become the best of friends forever and ever? They fucking better have done.
That pigeon's gonna get murdered by that rock.
And then Pigeon gets his own magic powers. What was the old blue man's objective? The old blue man's objective, I believe, was to get rid of anyone that knew anything about Temsic. For reasons I don't know were clarified.
The hell?
This man needs to calm down.
It does. He is exhausting
too
to
much.
watch.
Who are you painting, Yomiel? Hmm? Get to see Sissel, the non-cat one.
Guess not.
Unless it's in the next scene, but I suspect not.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cute.
Adorable. Ah, shit! He's got magic painting powers now. I see a live wife doesn't get to be in the family photo.
Yeah. Unlucky
Come on,
alive
Camilla.
wife. You've got to take the picture.
Right? Bullshit. Yeah,
We
live
did
wife is
it!
taking the picture, but like, she should get to be in it. You did it! Hell yeah!
Not in the picture, can't eat food, right?
Literally had, I think, one line of dialogue.
Yay. Thank you, Annie.
Yatta! We did indeed.
We did it.
Yatta.
And I'm making an adjustment to the choose a video game prize. Now it must be fucking
Yep.
voice acted.
I mean,
Or have no
you're the
dialogue
one
at
who
all.
You're the one who chose to play the full game, but I am also glad you did. 'Cause This was fun. And I do hope you enjoyed it despite
I did. The puzzles were really
despite
fun.
some of it.
Yeah. It was a bit too hand-holdy. And
Yeah.
then like there was one bit that I got quite stuck on that I remember.
Mm.
But I don't remember it that well. I think it was in the room with the teapot, the kettle or something.
Oh yeah, I think that one
Yeah.
maybe took a bad bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
Either
when it let
way.
me do the puzzles. Oh, the little rat!
Little rat. In any
See,
case,
I
you're
win so
free of
you
it
can
now.
play Resident Evil 4. Now,
Hmm.
Kat's won the last one, and Kat's has picked either Bloodstained Ritual of the Night or Okami. So,
Ooh.
I'm not sure which. Being given two options means I haven't done either of them so far.
Do you want me to pick one for you?
Yes.
do Bloodstained because I don't know what that is.
Okay. Would you play Dynasty Warriors? Do I have a Dynasty Warriors? I don't. What the hell?
Scapeworm donated 10.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Scapeworm.
Oh yes,
the hell?
Scapeworm.
That's so kind of you, you sweet, sweet, sweetheart. Oh. You guys, I'm so tired.
Well, the good news is you're free to end the stream now. Finish the game.
We can do it.
You've tricked all the ghosts there were to trick.
A new background. That's a cute background.
Oh boy. If you want to play through the game again, I guess.
It's cat.
Challenges.
It's cool.
Well, see, now I want to get the game and play through it just so I can see all of these. Oh my god, look at these.
This
So
is
cute. I'm gonna just be able to browse through these. Are you kidding me? Oh, the challenges are sliding block puzzles. Nah, we're good then, probably.
Okay, right. I'm gonna raid someone, I think. Because I'm too
Hell
sleepy
yeah.
to do anything else.
I think that's fair enough. Also, this was like a 3-hour stream.
Yeah.
Still a decent length.
Oh my god. Right. I'm thinking of putting it on X-Files on the Discord.
Ooh. Time for
It's-
aliens, hopefully.
It's
Probably
terrible.
It's so bad.
Oh my god.
9117 donated 5.
Oh,
Well done on beating the game.
thank you
Oh, yeah,
so much, Innie. What the heck? That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I think my my number needs updating. I think there's a £30 or something that needs
Whoa.
adding because someone donated while the bot was down, so it hasn't updated. But yeah, I'll go through it all and make
Yeah.
sure it's up to date. Yeah, thank you so much. Also,
Hell yeah.
I think I'm gonna be doing a stream where I design things for Jelly Friends VTuber.
Oh yeah.
Because they won the prize, and as it's quite a
did?
simple design, I've decided I need to make up for that with things to stick
to
on
add
them.
Some
Whether-
form of complication.
Yeah, whether or not you use them is up to you, Jelly Friend, if you're still there. But yeah, there will be a hat.
A whole hat just for you, Jellyfriend.
Yeah. Right, let's raid. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Right. Let's raid Daggett. Daggett's online.
Daggett!
On the entire
Play
internet.
scary games.
Yes,
Be ready.
Daggett is playing Amnesia the Dark Descent. Actually, I kind of want to watch this, so X-Files will be on in a bit. Alright, let's raid Daggett.
Gotta see the weird lumpy monsters.
It's got 2 T's, I remember.
Wow.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me
How
today.
did you-
Extra special thanks to Claire for being here and helping with the voices and stuff. It was
Thank you for having me.
it was
It's
much
been a
more
pleasure
fun
as
this
always.
way. Yeah, everyone, please go. I'm not sure about Gabriel Knight tomorrow because
Okay.
I need to do some tidying at some point before I have visitors,
Sure thing.
and I need
That's
a
fine,
night to do that. But yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
I
I'll
probably want
speak
to
to you about
catch
that.
up on something.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let me know.
All
We'll see.
right. Then in that case, I'll probably see you on Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Catch you
See
later.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Visitors sounds unlikely. It's literally Crab.
It's literally me.